Well, hey there folks, welcome back to Midwest Horizon. This is my 10's Ranch series, and we are in October. We've made a little progress, did a lot of work between episodes, and we've got a lot more to do to continue on with this playthrough. So, you may notice I'm pulling a different slurry tanker trailer here. And hopefully the audio levels are okay. We'll talk about that here in a few moments, but let's talk about this slurry tanker. So I got rid of the other two tankers that I had since I'm no longer selling milk. I think I may have already got this one. Let's see. Yeah, I've already got, already got this one. I am no longer manually selling the milk. We're taking that down, or allowing a mod to sell that for us. And so I didn't need anything to haul the milk, and I was getting frustrated with all the slurry. It held 100,000 liters, but that just wasn't enough. So I have used this trailer here. This tanker actually holds 1 million liters. This is the 53-foot drop deck trailer, I think, by Mac Trucker. I believe it's on Mod Hub. But yeah, it was referred to me. I'd actually forgotten about this, and appreciate all you guys who leave comments and stuff. But yeah, somebody had recommended this one, and it's working out like a champ. So appreciate the feedback there. So we almost have all of the barns emptied out with slurry. And it's a good thing because the biogas plant is empty. So we're going to take this down and get it going into the biogas plant. As a matter of fact, we can let a helper do that. I've reworked some of the auto drive courses I've had around here. I wasn't happy with the way they were working out, so I spent some time doing that, trying to get it where I can let a helper run to each of these barns without any problems. I didn't have some of the barns set up, and then when I finally got around to doing it, it just wasn't working out really well, so I redesigned the auto drive course. So that took a little bit of time. Spent some time doing that. Alright, let's just take that down to the slurry unload, and it is off. Alright, so you see this field here across the road, it's still nothing planted in it, just the stubble from the wheat or barley, whatever was planted over there, or it may have been oats, I can't remember. These cows out here are doing really good. I have dumped, actually I put a lot of hay out there for them. They're still going through it pretty good, but yeah, you see the baby cows are turning into adults. There's still a little baby one out there. So let's run back over here. As a matter of fact, let's just do this. All right, there we go. So while I get some equipment moving over to our field, let's talk about some things. So notice the money is, well, we ain't got to worry about money anymore. Almost to $5 million back in the bank, so that is awesome. Probably at some point I think we're going to do just a total revamp on some of our equipment, just to buy some new stuff, kind of just reset the farm with some newer equipment, just because. Not that I need to, but we will probably do that at some point in the future. The corn over here, growing slow, but it's still growing. The alfalfa over here is not quite ready. You notice I'm getting some stuttering, and I don't know why that is happening right now. I don't know. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, that field is ready to harvest. Okay, just wanted to make sure. All right. So I have been away from YouTube for a bit. there's a reason for it. It's been a little while since I have been able to produce a video, and that is due to me changing over to a new computer. Built a new desktop to use for my content production, and it just took longer than I expected. Just, you know, when you got all the other real life stuff to do, it just takes a while. So I got it done, and it just took a little while to then get all the programs and stuff set up, and I wanted to use it for just a little bit to make sure everything was going to work out okay. And I feel confident enough at this point to say that I believe it is. And so we're ready to go. I'm going to do a little bit of farming today. Still working with some audio levels. I didn't move everything over. I actually started with a fresh install of everything. I reset everything back up. I just wanted to start fresh. And part of that too is to keep me, oh, I just run over the dog. And you see, I'm unlocking achievements again because it's like I started a new game on this PC. So I did not move anything over. May should have, but the nice thing about that, it keeps me, well, it refreshes me on some of the settings and things that I have to do, mic settings, different programs that I use. So hopefully things are okay. I think my levels are probably going to be a little off. May have to adjust this a little bit when I get to the editing portion of this video. I'm looking at my meters here, and looks like my game audio is just a little high. So we'll check that in post. Luckily, I record my game audio and voice audio on different channels so that I can make those adjustments. So it sounds a little loud to me right now, but we'll hopefully by the time it gets to you guys, I'll have that corrected. But yeah, just spent some time redoing some stuff like that, trying to get things reset up. I changed up my equalizer on my mic, so hopefully I sound a little bit better. I don't know if it will or not. Well, you can't make me sound any better, but hopefully the audio is coming through the mic good and clear, and the equalizer and everything's set up to make that happen. So hopefully that is the case. But what we're doing, so we're in October, and we've got this field that is ready to be cut. So we're going to do that. We're going to get down here to the end, and I'm going to do a pass or two, and I'm just going to let a helper go because we are doing a swath drop here. We don't really need to use course, but I could have, but I'm just going to use a regular helper and let that go. Then I'll clean up any bits that may get missed at the end. But I changed up my baling rig, and we'll show you that here in just a few moments. I picked up something that actually just makes it better. It cuts out a step, so we'll show you what I did there. So yeah, we're just moving along. We've got plenty of cash. We are doing pretty good with food in the cows as well. We're able to keep up with them, and we did have some more babies in the cow pen, but I think next month, in the next couple months, we're really going to start cranking out some of the calves. So that's getting pretty exciting. I think that's going to be we're going to have a lot of cows happen pretty quickly. So I haven't bought any more, just trying to see what happens there with all these calves that we have, because I think that's going to be quite a few happen. Hopefully we have more female calves than we do the male calves. I sure hope so, because we gotta, oh, you know what, I think I went too far. This is not the field. It all looks the same. Oh well, that'll work out. So yeah, all the boy calves that we have, we need to keep them fed, and they're eating through a lot of hay. A lot of hay. So That's why we're going to make some hay out of this field. Hopefully try and keep them fed. If we ever get down to a point where I can hire a helper, I'll show you just how much we have saved up. We are doing well. We're doing well. I actually, over the course of this playthrough, I've had my doubts. I really have. I got to some spots where I just thought I couldn't do it anymore. I was just going to be too much work and just too much time. And it has been. I mean, it still is a lot of time. It's a lot of activity to do. I'm using helpers more now just to try. You know what? Should I go back down? Let's do that. Let's go back down that way. I'm using more and more helpers just to try and help things along. And, some of you have commented that at this point, the realism is, overrated for the most part at this point. And so we are just going with it, trying to use some things that will help us along, which is why I moved over to that 1 million liter slurry tanker. Nice thing about that tanker is I can actually just run down past all the barns, fill them up real quick, and just send it on. Wipes out the barns all in one kind of fell swoop. I don't have to keep sending a helper back and forth, or just doing it myself, going to each barn after dropping it off at the biogas plant. That was taking up a ton of time, just that one task alone. So yeah, that 1 million liter tanker is going to be a lifesaver. I don't think it's actually going to mow down here because this is not part of the field. So let's just send it back up here and see what happens. Now, like I said, it may miss a little bit. Let's see, are we running at about 270? Yep, there we go. So let's just let her rip. All right, good deal. So we're going to let that go. While we're doing that, let's take a look at our menu, and we'll show you what we got going on. So biogas plant, we just dropped off all that slurry, 600, almost 700,000 liters in there. You notice the solid fertilizer is not running because it will take the top of the hour before it drops some of this digest state over. Notice I do have it to distributing, so that it just automatically goes over here to the fertilizer factory. But we do have a lot of fertilizer, 120,000 liters. I've actually gone over and taken some of it to fertilize some of the fields. So I'm starting to use that because I don't really need to sell it at this point. So the cow food mixer, we'll take a look at that real quick just to keep you up to date. I've just emptied it out, or emptied out some of it, most of it. So we don't have much stored up, but you see we still have a lot of straw, hay, and silage in there. They're starting to get a little lower, so we're going to have to replenish that at some point here in the near future, but we're still okay. We've got a lot in there, so we're doing okay. And then if we look at our stock check menu, just kind of give you an idea where we're at. We got $4.6 million, $3.3 million in commodity assets. Look at this, $1 million worth of silage. That's pretty good. Almost $500,000 worth of hay. So solid fertilizer, $349,000 worth. So we do still have some crops, wheat, barley, and oats to sell. And of course our milk ramps up every day. I think we're selling $200-something thousand worth of milk a day. Let's see here if we can look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Holy cow. I had no idea. Oh, I see the things running in, but that's at every day of the month. Wow, we're hitting $700-something thousand worth of milk an actual month. Wow. Oh my goodness, I had no idea. I had no idea. That is amazing. Oh, and our helper is jammed up. Yeah, that is amazing. Holy cow. So we're gonna let that go. All right, let's hop over here. So we do have this set up, and we do not need to crank it up. I did not mean to do that. So we still have, well, that's almost full. So that has 1,000,000 liters in it. So I've edited this to have 1,000,000 liters. So what I normally do is I'll take that 1,000,000 liters, run down one side, give about 2 to 300,000 liters per barn down one side, and then I'll come fill it back up and then do the same down the right side. So that works out pretty good. I gotta find a barn or somewhere to put these combines. I'm starting to get equipment just sitting out everywhere. Yeah, I'm still getting a little bit of a kind of a glitchy every once in a while. I'm getting just like a bump with my graphics. My frames drop off, and I'm doing really good. I got smoking machine is doing really well. I have my limit. I usually run the limiter on at 60, just not to overstress anything. But if I do unlock it, for some reason this map is not running very good. I'm getting close to 200 or over 200 actually on some other maps. So it may be a mod or something I have going on this. Could be all the barns. I mean, who knows? A lot of different factors, but I'm still getting just a little kind of a glitchy bump every once in a while that I'm not getting on other maps. So I'm not sure what's going on. But yeah, this rig is running really well. I'm trying to record in just slightly better quality than I have been, so hopefully that looks better for all of you guys when it gets to you on YouTube. So this is what I have upgraded to. This is a tow behind rake merger, I guess. It might be considered more like a merger. Pulls it all to the middle, and then in the baler it goes. It's got the PTO and everything, hydraulic hookups to run the baler through that machine. So it actually works out really well. And the nice thing about it, it cuts out the raking activity as a standalone activity. We can just go ahead and bale right behind it. So that is working out really good. I'm going to turn my FPS meter on here just a minute. I want to look and see when I'm getting these little glitches. I don't know what is going on. I'm not seeing a big drop in my frames or anything. It did seem to be doing it around that barn and stuff over there a little bit more, so I don't know. We'll worry about that. It doesn't really matter at this point. You know, we're on the downhill side of this series, so I'm not going to make any major changes, and it's working okay. Just you'll have to deal with. You may not even notice it. I notice it here. But just a little hiccup every once in a while, just then. So yeah, we're playing on the new rig, and we're here doing well in this this series. Other than just getting the cows, that's all we need to do is just got to get our herd up. And I could literally just go buy enough cows to get us to that point, roll over a couple months and call it. But I kind of want to grow the herd. That was kind of my goal all along, is to grow the herd, and we've done that to some degree. We've had all of those male cows in that pen over there. I think I did buy some, a small batch early on, but all of those cows, the males, well, not all of them. I just said it wasn't all of them. Most all of them we have as a result of the cows in the barns having calves. So that's pretty neat, and I do want to continue that trend just to allow us to grow the farm and grow the herd, and not just buy it. I mean, you could just go buy it and you have it, then what? So I do like the challenge and the activity and the effort to get to that point. So that's what we're going to do. All right. So we've all seen baling and tedding. What is going on with this? Let's see, will this guy go here? Yeah. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Something's happened, folks. I don't know what's going on. We've got an issue. Let's see. Don't know what happened there. Alright, so what I'm going to do, we're probably about 20 minutes already in the video, so I don't want it to go too awful long. I do want to get to some of the baling. So, I'm going to cut the vid and do a little bit of mowing and tedding, get that handled. And we'll bring it back in and show you how this new baler setup works out. Well, now I'm recording with voice. Oh, I started this recording, oh shoot, a couple minutes ago, and I'm just chatting away, and just happened to notice that my mic was muted. So here we are. We're back in the field. We've got the little hot rod tractor hooked up to our windrower and baler. This little tractor has like 890 horsepower, which is absurd, I know, but it's awesome. So this thing is 20 meters wide, and it does an excellent job. It just throws it right there in front of the pickup on the baler, and in it goes. So it is working out really well. You know, there is something else about this that makes it even more special. Let's get on a straightaway here, and I'll show you. Look, no hands. Just hired a helper. We can even hop out. Got a helper going. So, that's pretty nifty. Oh, I need to get it moved over just a little bit. Oh, shoot. I hired a helper again on accident. There we go. There we go. Alright, there we go. That's working good. So yeah, this thing works out really well. I think I'm going to get another one. Another rake. And I don't really need one, but the nice thing about having two is on a field like this. It's a big field. And it should be nice to have two of these going just to speed things along. So I'm going to pick another one up. When I'm doing the silage pickup, of course I'm using a swath dropping type activity. So, I'm sorry, a row dropping activity. And so that normally just drops down. I can run right behind it with course play and pick it up with a baler, no problem. But when we're doing the hay here, it's spread out all over the place. It is sure handy to have a good rake. And this thing being at 20 meters does an exceptional job of getting a lot in at one time. The mower and the tedder, oh boy, I better check on them. We may have a problem. Let's see. Uh-oh. Okay, tedder turned around, I think. Looks like our mower is turning around. Okay, it might be okay. Might be okay. Whew. I thought they were out of sight. You never know what happens when they go out of sight. That's one thing I sure hope is much improved, is the helpers in the next game. I sure hope they are. I know Giants is doing a lot, especially with their GPS and stuff that they're bringing out for the next version of the game. So I think they know that the helpers don't always help, and so I think they're willing to put in the effort to try and bring that experience to us, or an improved experience to us regarding that aspect of the game. So looking forward to seeing how that does improve. So yeah, we're just clocking along here. We've got a lot to do in this field, but this is the last field that we have. October, pretty much October's done. We harvest this field. We're going to click on over into November. I'm not sure. I don't think we will have anything ready in November, actually. The grass field, maybe the grass field over there might be ready again. Not sure. I don't think, I know the alfalfa won't. So we may not get a full cutting. As a matter of fact, let's look at the calendar real quick, because I'm not so sure if it will even grow. Okay, so the grass is going to grow one more month. Alfalfa is going. We may not get a full cutting on the next go round, but that's okay. We'll take what we can get and make the best of it. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully, this recording went well. Like I said, just reset up everything. Hopefully, I got it right. I've done it enough times now. Hopefully, I know what I'm doing and got it right, but I think I'll probably still have to tweak some things. You always have to. Always got to do some tweaking. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to click that thumbs up button. And if you're new to my channel or just have not yet subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you go ahead and do that. I did make it to 11,000 subscribers, so I'm super excited and very thankful for all of you who have subscribed to my channel. Hope you each have a blessed day, and we will see you back here next time.